Hey, YouTube. Hey, I am back. I am back. You guys, today we're going to talk about this thing that nobody wants to talk about. Why you can't get funding for your business. Oh my gosh, I got the secret. I'm telling you. I got the secret sauce. I got the secret sauce. I got the secret sauce. All right, so let me do my intro to give more people time to get into the room, and then we'll be right back. All right, we are back. You guys, I have the secret sauce. I have the reason why many people don't get funding if they have a business. Okay? So, you ready? All right. And I know you probably heard this before, but you don't really know the details of why things happen the way that they happen where it comes to this situation. And you know what? I found my banner. I did a live not too long ago and I couldn't find it. And it was right there the whole time. So there we go. We got our banner scrolling now. All right. So let's talk about this thing that can really do some damage to you if you're trying to get business funding. Okay. And so, first of all, you all know that I'm in real estate. I am Dr. Sherry and on all social media. So please follow me. But if I do real estate, I'm a real estate instructor. So if you have a challenge in passing a real estate exam, contact me. I can help you. I'm telling you, I got all the little secrets. Okay. And then you also know that I help people build their personal credit and business credit. So today, what I'm seeing now is there's so many challenges with people that are trying to build credit off of that EIN number. So let me show you and help you with just a little bit, a little bit today. Definitely have more to come later on. But know with business credit that I can help you build it. I can help you fund it. Do you know I can even help you sell your business? So you have a business out there you want to sell? I'm your girl. I can help you sell it. Okay. So do keep that in mind. But what I want to talk to you about today is called the NAICS code. And I know you have probably seen this all around, probably didn't know what it was, what it meant. This is a code that is an identifier of the industry that you're in. Okay. And the thing about it is that this is where people mess up. Listen, come. If you see me over here, that's because I got my other little social media over here. But people mess up because they really don't know what their code is and they don't know the industry that they're in. Okay. And also, there are some high risk industries that have a hard and a difficult time in getting funding. So from the very beginning of you starting a business, from the very, very beginning, it is imperative. It is imperative. I cannot stress it enough. It is imperative that you do research with that NAICS code. So let me just talk about myself for a minute. I'm in real estate. Now, real estate is considered a risky industry. Okay. It could be difficult to get funding in real estate if that's all that you do. Now, it's not impossible. Hear me out. It's not impossible to get the funding, but it could be difficult if you're not making the right moves. And when I say funding, yes, I really mean like credit, getting credit to begin to expand offices or, go into other territories. There's so much you can do to begin investing. There's a lot you can do. But again, the coding is so important. And so when you look at the NAICS code, it is an identifier of the kind of business that you have. Okay. And so when you begin to select that NAICS code, it is needed in a lot of different areas. It's needed for your taxes. All right. when you get your taxes done or you do your taxes yourself, that's the first thing you're going to put up there is the NAICS code. So you need it for your taxes. When you go to open a bank account, that's one of the first questions they're going to ask you. Well, what kind of industry? And sometimes they don't ask you what the code is. Sometimes a bank, when they're opening up an account for you, they simply just ask, well, what kind of business is this? What are you, what do you do? And then they'll assign a code yourself if you don't know what it is. Okay. So now you're putting your business in somebody else's hand to assign a code to your business that may not be the code that really aligns with what you're doing. Okay, so do keep that in mind. All right. And so that is so important to make sure that you do your research. So you're probably asking, well, where do I go? Where do I find it? You guys just Google it. Okay, or just go to NAICS.com. There you'll see all of the codes for all the different businesses and all the different industries that you could be in and align with. And this is the thing, there's some subcategories as well. So if we're talking about, let's say trucking, okay, trucking could be a category, but there could be some subcategories under trucking, okay? Now, I'm going to say this for another. I was going to tell you all something, but I'm going to say this for another YouTube. I'm going to say this for another one, another content hour that we're going to share together because that's a good one. Nope, I had to hold my mule. I'll come back another time for that. But let me keep talking with the NAICS code. So what happens with this code is that once you have it on your taxes, once it's, it's at the bank, once it's on your business credit reports, Equifax, Experian, Duns and Bradstreet, okay, Duns and Bradstreet, it has to be the same code for all of those different places. So you can't have a code at the IRS and then a different code at the bank and then a different code on your business credit reports. Already, that's a red flag. You're done. Okay. So the thing about it is that do the research and identify what is the best code for your company and then make sure it's consistent. So that's why I say when people start their businesses, they don't even think to do this. Generally, they go ahead and put stuff in order and go ahead and get their business started. And they have no idea or they're not even thinking about that NAICS code. You know why? Because many businesses don't even build themselves to get funding. Oh my God, there's so much money out there. It is so much money. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But the thing about it is that people aren't in order building business credit, having their paperwork in order for their businesses that they can't get it. And this is one of the components that they mess up. The NAICS code, it doesn't even match or it doesn't even really match what they do. Okay. So that's your first step. First of all, if you have a business or you're about to build a business, do your due diligence in trying to understand what an NAICS code is and what's the best one for your business, because again, there's subcategories. So let me tell you how the IRS, what they do with the NAICS code. So they'll put all of the tax returns together that have that identifying NAICS code. And that's their way of determining to make sure you're paying the right taxes and you have the right expenses. So if somebody is shooting way high, okay, you may be getting a phone call. Okay. And so this is important. This is another step that you need to research and make sure you're dealing with an accountant that is aware and they understand, what the thing about it is if you're doing your expenses right and you're keeping up with your receipts and all of that, you don't even have to worry about it. Okay. Just really do what you're doing and making sure you're doing it decently and in order. And you're being truthful about it. You don't even have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about is that knowing that the NAICS code, that it does reflect your industry. So we talked about that before. So whatever industry that you're in, just scroll down and look at the different codes and it's going to come up. But again, don't forget that there are sub industries as well that yours may fall into. And so now let's talk about the importance of how this NAICS code and how it relates to you getting money? Okay. How does it relate to you getting money? All right, so here we go. When you select your NAICS code, there are some codes that get more money than other codes, okay? And that's why I tell people all the time, don't just think about having one business. Have multiple businesses. Have several businesses. You all listen, I literally just picked up a travel business because I travel a whole lot. I travel a lot. And so I picked up a travel business because I'm like, I could be getting paid on all my trips. And I'm not even getting paid. And so the first thing I did was I researched, and it's one of those little MLM, multi-level marketing travel businesses. And I don't care because I travel a lot and I need to be making money off of my own trips. It just made common sense. So it was like when I totaled up everything for the year, it came to $881 for the entire year to have this business. And when I said $881, heck, my write-offs would be more than that. Just getting a business, another business, it just made common sense. Plus, I get paid the commissions and all of that. So I picked up that business. The thing about it is that start thinking that you can have multiple businesses. Businesses is where it is. And then you'll start having different NAICS codes for all of these different businesses. The businesses are a write-off. There are so many benefits to having a business, and you can get funding for each business. You guys, stop leaving money on the table. Stop leaving money on the table, like for real. Learn how to do this. And if you don't know how to do it, partner with me and I'll show you how to do it, okay? But think about it. Time of your life is going like this. It just keeps going. If it's going to go anywhere, you might as well live your life to the fullest and learn how to do this. I was watching I love TikTok. Y'all know that. I am Dr. Sherry. Follow me. But one of my TikToks I'm about to share, it dropped some serious nuggets as far as the 4 types of areas in the United States that you can get paid, okay? And one they said is that you can be an employee where someone tells you what to do. They tell you when to clock in. They tell you when to clock out. They tell you when you can have a vacation. They tell you when you can take lunch. Sometimes they even tell you how you can dress. They even tell you, when you can come to meetings, when you're not supposed to go to. They tell you everything. That's if you're an employee, right? And then the second category of people were those that were self-employed. Now, being self-employed, of course, you're your own boss. But if you're self-employed, that means that you are working. You got to make sure that your business is up and running, even if you're an employee of your business and you're the boss. But the third one, where I'm trying to push more people to, this third level is when you own a business and you have people that work for you. Oh my goodness. That's where you want to be. You want to be to the point where people work for you. Literally, I could be in Dubai. Y'all know I just expanded my real estate company to Dubai. I could be in Dubai. I can be in California. I can be in Florida like I am now. My company is in Atlanta, Georgia, my real estate company. I could be in Alabama, regardless. And I don't matter. Can you say that again? Uh-oh. Look at Siri. Siri said, can you say that again? That was crazy. All right, I gotta look over here. But anyway, I could be anywhere in the nation or in the world, and my money is still going to happen. I don't have to be there because I put people in place to make sure it is ran appropriately. And that's the key. You want to have a business where it runs without you being there, because what does this do now? It opens up your mind and it opens up your sphere of businesses now, whereas you can begin to focus on other businesses and build other businesses and then begin to train people to run those businesses. That's how they do it. That's how it's done. Okay. And so that's how you need to be trained to do it. And the fourth one is investor. Is an investor. Investors, they invest and they get a return on the money all the time. I have people that invest all the time in businesses and they get a return on the business. They just loan the money and they get interest back, and it's working for them. And so that's another way that you can make money. So my thing is this. I know we're talking about the NAICS codes, and you know now how to get started with that. You know what to do. But go to the next level with this and allow your mind to begin to think about all the different areas that you want to begin making the money, not just becoming self-employed, but owning a business where you're training people to work for you. And you just keep duplicating that over and over and over again. If it's real estate, if it's being a real estate investor, you know, I told you I'm a real estate instructor. I help people with personal credit. I help them build business credit. All of those are different businesses. I just picked up on a travel business, and I'm working on another business that I'm about to drop. We're finalizing things. We're finalizing things. Fingers are crossed. This is a big one. No, this one is like, no, it's a big, it's a for real big one. No, it's big. Okay. So if I lock down this one, oh my God, it's about to change the entire trajectory for my entire family. So fingers crossed. But anyway, and it's a good NAICS code that is one that gets funding. So again, talking about the NAICS code, you all are good now. You understand. Go research it, NAICS.com. Pick out the right one for you. Make sure that you have the code for your IRS, for the IRS, your taxes. Make sure you have the code at the bank. Make sure the code is the same on your Experian business credit report, on your Equifax business credit report, and on your DNB business credit report. And now you're in position to get funding, okay? But there's some more steps you need to do. So if you're interested in taking it to another level, as far as the next steps, contact me at 727-433-8327. Okay, I know I said that fast. 727-433-8327. I want you to text that number. Don't call it, just text and just say business credit, okay? Or you can email me at Sherry at IamDrSherry.com. SHERRY, Sherry at IamDrSherry.com, or go to my website, okay? You can find me in all those places, and we'll tell you what to do. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link below to go right over to my business credit website, which is bc.tristatecreditrestoration.com. And there I have a wealth of information that can help you. Or go to my TikTok, hit the Lnk.bio, and all of those websites and everything will come right up right there, okay? But I'm telling you, take the next steps now. If you are an employee working the 9-to-5 job, let me help you build a business, and let me help you retire from being an employee, okay? All right, you guys, I love you. Until next time, bye. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Let me do my outro. I have an outro. Bye. Channel. Oh, y'all still here? Bye. All right.